Yeah.
So there's so like the nervous system is the most intricate, like we know so little about. I am like mesmerized by it. Like I want to figure out so much more about it. I have a thesis, a theory. I believe, I asked this question like, what, this is like a kind of like a spiritual question, but what beats your heart? Like what is actually beating your heart? How would you answer that?
Oh God, I don't know. I would go like so technical. I'd think like, oh, my body. I don't know. I'm alive. My heart's beating my heart. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Crazy. Some people say brains. The
Yeah,
thing
your brain's beating your heart. Yeah.
that's not the case. Definitely
No,
not the case.
no.
No, 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 no. The thing that beats your heart, I believe, is the thing that beats my heart, and the thing that beats like everyone's heart, right? And some people call it God, source, love, universe,
Universe.
a lot, whatever you want to call it. All
Depends
these
if you're
things.
in like Venice or if you're in New
Totally,
York, right? Okay.
totally, totally. But I believe it's the same thing because it's where we all come from, right? We are all one, and we are perceiving this reality. And how that works is whatever this thing is, source, God, comes through our heart and our nervous system and then manifests into everything we see. So the nervous system is the bridge between source, God, love, and this reality. And the nervous system keeps score, like it is a full blueprint of everything that's ever happened in our perceived lives and our ancestors' lives before us, right? One of my favorite books, The Body Keeps Score.
Oh yeah.
Have you read it?
No, but I know the book well. I
Oh,
haven't read it, but yeah,
okay.
I need to,
We'll
huh?
I will gift that book to you. It's
Okay.
one of my
Thank
favorite
you.
books. It is such an incredible book, and it talks about literally, especially in our formative years, how like any big trauma, little trauma that happens, right? If there is a traumatic event and we are not given or felt like we have the space to actually like process it or the means to process it, our nervous system splits and we go into a sympathetic state, and this energy or this emotion, which is energy in motion, gets stuck in the nervous system somewhere. And until that energy is given just like awareness to be, it stays there. And so we're really just like grown-ups living in this like adult body, reliving our traumas and patterns that have been formed in our nervous system. And so like you said, when you found or like released whatever this, mental thing was, your nervous system like processed it. It was given space to move, and your HRV
And it
went up.
stayed up. That's what's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
very
it's not
interesting.
crazy at all. So for me in my journey, it's not just, the biohacking that I've been doing, but the plant medicines and the realization of like how I was thinking I was living my life and all my patterns and habits from my upbringings that's allowed me to continue increasing my HRV, which is why I also think it tying back to like the spirituality biohacking, I think it's a measure of your consciousness, of your
Interesting.
agency, of your energetic aura field, because we're electric beings. We have an aura field around us, and that aura field is a reflection of your internal state. And HRV is measuring your internal state. So it's a cool way for people to actually like measure, because we love to measure
We do.
like what your consciousness awareness agency is. And it's not about like your number compared to anyone else's. It's truly like, what's your number? Am I listening to it? Am I doing things to help improve it over time? It will not kill you. I mean, if you have a 0 HRV, then yes, you will be dead. But I mean, after my surgery, 8. My HRV was 8.
Really?
8, 8, 10, and it took about 3 weeks before I got it to break this 3 digits again. And now I'm like between 90 and 110, because I mean, I had a nerve blocker, anesthesia. They totally cut me. My nervous system took a toll,
Yeah.
right? And so that's what's going to happen. And I go back to like one example I love giving, like, older women in Italy that live to be like 100 plus,
Yeah.
but they smoke cigarettes and drink coffee every
Right.
day. How come? Truly, and this is where I think why HRV is the most important metric, they are happy. They don't think like they truly don't believe that cigarette that
There's
they
no like guilt
smoke,
associated with it. They're
zero
like,
guilt
I'm doing
associated.
this and I don't even want
And
to hear about
again,
it.
we know physiologically cigarettes are bad, but cigarettes it's a label. Everything on a quantum level is energy. And so they are so happy with the life that they live. It trumps the quote unquote mental label of a bad cigarette,
Yeah.
or coffee, or whatever it is. And their HRV, I'm sure, even though HRV does decrease with age, has been great,
Interesting.